I'm growing up on
Ghetto
Miami
D.
Squad up, Ghetto D. With Ghetto D, I'm growing up on Squad. I'm growing up on Jigga,
Right, yeah, he got you
Blueprint.
fucked up.
I'm growing up on that. So
You
they
out your
growing
mind.
up on, I don't know what
They on some kiddie shit.
they on some kiddie shit.
You
So
really, you really
real
getting some
shit.
real game
I'm
ran
getting
at
real
you all
games.
day.
So
Facts.
it's just different mentality going to Atlanta. I ain't gonna lie.
Shout out to Pint Two Time. I always tell him
Mm-hmm.
like the difference between himself and other dudes his age. Like it ain't like he the only little dude like that. But you see him every
Mm-hmm.
so often. You feel what I'm saying? And I be like, man, like be mindful of that shit.
Now I ain't know he was that young.
You
I'm gonna
feel
lie
me?
to you.
Like I'm,
I ain't know like
just
he
be
very
mindful of
mature.
that shit because some niggas will really take all the way
Mm-hmm.
offense to that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just by you having knowledge. Me and Cheese was talking about that earlier, bro. Just riding smoking. Like I ain't never seen. We the only race that I know that get insulted by information, knowledge.
Real talk.
Like
Take it
if
as a like
yeah,
you think I
official
don't know.
official tell me some shit I didn't know, I'm gonna get mad about it.
Yeah.
We
Real
the only
talk.
people that's on that type of time. Not saying that that's how we get on. I'm just
Mm-hmm.
just using
No,
that as
real talk in
example.
general. In general.
Real talk. Okay, so Katrina hit. You go to the A. You feel what I'm saying? You broaden your horizons. You headed back to the NO. Dog. What's going through your mind on the move back?
Really, to be all the way real, like as a kid,
And
I'm
what
moving
age
back
you
from my
was?
mama. I was like 13.
Okay, so y'all did about 3 years out there.
So my mama still live out there to this day. So
Shout out to moms.
that was the biggest thing. Like I was a mama's boy, so
Leaving
I moved
mom.
back with Grams, but I
Okay.
just turned into a grandma boy. So I kind of
You spread both
I'm
ways.
spoiled both ways.
Shit, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro.
And I'm like I was my grandma only grandson, so it was just like I'm in the house. I'm the only man. She got all sons, and all her sons had daughters, but one of her sons had me. So I was the closest thing she had, like to being one of her sons. So it was like
Facts.
facts. I was in there.
Man, that's what's up, dog. So you 13-year-old Quantum Visions
Mm-hmm.
coming back here. You playing ball and stuff like that. Like you say, music and things like that, not in
Not
the
even
picture
on
at the
my mind.
moment. You feel me? So you playing ball. Is you Grams D came back too?
No, he stayed out there.
Okay, so
Probably
y'all
stayed out
split.
there another 7 years, maybe 8
Damn.
years.
So how was that splitting with your brother? How many years D got on you?
He 6 years. He got 6 years on me. So it was different because no father figure in the house. Your older
Right.
brother.
That's the father figure,
That's
really.
your father figure. So we kind of grew up like I kind of like veered off into my own path, and that kind of affect us now to this day. Cause yeah, I'm always little bro to him, but
Facts. You ain't gonna never stop. Hey,
you
bro.
know how you be
I
like,
got two big brothers, and they toe up like on some shit.
you just say information. Sometimes we
Right.
take it as a sight. Sometimes even
Right.
with my
Right.
my older brothers, like, bro, you think I don't know that, bro? Like, but I just be having to check myself most times.
Real talk. So that dynamic have to change. You headed into high school.
Mm-hmm.
You go in the giant era. You playing football, correct? That's the only sport you
Football,
played.
track, basketball, did a little bit of everything.
Did a little bit of everything. Like not to be real blunt about it, but which one you excelled in them? Like which one you was
Football, I
nice at?
say.
Football.
Football and
How far
track.
you took that?
I ain't even go all the way though. I gave up like senior year.
You gave up senior year,
Yeah, I
meaning
quit.
you quit.
Yeah.
I quit football in ninth grade. Like I ain't gonna say I regret that, but that was one of them things that was like, damn, maybe I should have thought that one a little bit
Yeah, I
more.
should have thought
Should
that.
have thought that one through a little bit more.
Real
I was
tough.
young though, and like they started fucking with me tough on the
Yeah.
basketball tip.
Fact.
And basketball and football, it was both 2 year-round type of sports, and I'm at Curtis.
Yeah, so it's serious.
So I had to,
You here
I had
for
to,
that.
yeah, I had to choose. You know what I'm saying? So I
Real
chose
tough.
basketball, dog, because like AAU, all that type of shit. I used to love that shit.
Real tough.
You feel me? But okay, so
I gave it
let's
up.
talk about that. What led to giving up? 'Cause I don't get that out of you. I don't
Me
get that.
personally, like I just felt like in that situation, like looking back as an adult, like coach ain't have my back, like so it's just like, man, fuck this, I'm out. Like and
See that's
I'm
go
like
ahead.
that to this day. Like with relationships, if it ain't serving both of us, it's like fuck it, I'm out. Like let's just separate before we do anything that's gonna cause both
You
of us.
gotta know your personnel, dog. Like
Yeah.
in other words, everybody's situation different. So as a coach, a parent, a big homie, a neighbor, or whatever, you gotta pay attention to who got what going on. Okay, this man come from no father figure, big brother, pretty much like a lot older than him, and he separated from him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't moved away, came back. This post
Facts.
Katrina. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
At
pay
that
closer
time, bro, I'm
attention
dealing with
to the
death
the
in the family and everything.
all that shit.
I
Like
lost my father and all
life
that
don't
around that
stop, bro.
time. So it's
Like
just
life
like
don't stop. Like
I'm out.
think about the coaches that have been in the game 50, 40, 50 years and shit like that, man. That's special type of people because think of how many personalities then came in because
Mm-hmm.
when you care about stuff, that shit pull from you. That shit take, you know what I'm
Real
saying?
shit.
Facts.
In life. Mm-hmm. I mean, survival. Other than that, but even then, like after I quit, looking back, I went through a dark stage. That's the time I found weed. So
He said he found it. He
found the
discovered
magic tree.
it.
So now all I'm doing now is smoking. I'm
Right.
18, 17, 18, 19, 20. I was just talking to my partner the other day. At that time, you got a car, you got $50 in your
You
pocket,
lit.
you lit. So for
Facts.
the next 2 years, just grinding like. But that shit get old so fast. And
ASAP.
then from there, it's like survival. What I'm gonna do now? Like football over with, all that shit dead. It's time to get it.
Okay. So we ain't gonna go too far with this, but I do wanna cause this tie into the next series of questions, right? When do you embrace music? Like
I say, that music always been there because I grew up on Wayne. I grew up on Jigga. I grew up on Nas, Squad Up Days, all that shit. So that just never went nowhere. I just never put two and two together between me putting them. I debate music all day with you.
right.
Same way I debate sports, I used to debate music. So the love was always there. I just
What
never.
pushed you to rapping? Like what was that? What was that like? Like when those thoughts
I
came
mean,
to your mind?
filming. I mean, even rapping, freestyling with your partners the same days I'm getting high. We
Right.
getting high and we rapping in the car. Like,
You're like, fuck it, that shit sound good to me. What a boop
what
at? That what you
what tied it in was when I looked at the market of New Orleans and I knew how many people rap. And I thought about it. I'm like, this would be good to do. What got me started really, I had a chick, she gave me my first camera. So once she gave me my first camera,
Shout out to you, love.
we doing the YouTube stuff, and I'm seeing how she editing. That's really my real love. That's what my first love was, the editing.
Oh, all right. So that did come before the music.
Yeah, it came for everything. Like
Okay.
editing YouTube videos with her and shit.
All right.
So from there, I got partners that rap, and it's like, let me try to assist them. But I wasn't ready at the time. They didn't even show me love. To this day, they probably regret it now because I didn't shot up. Just keep it real.
But at the same time, dude, that's
I
all a
wasn't
part
ready.
of that's all part of
Yeah.
the growth process.
It's all
bro.
part of the
all
growth
that's part of the
process,
story too, as well, fam.
So, yeah. At the time, I wasn't ready,
They
but
tryna swallow my shit. I know they frown every time I crack a smile in this bitch. Don't even pill, but they know Peasy in the clouds in this bitch. Don't need a ship, I catch a beat and I'm on floor in that bitch. Low. You know that I'm gone. Keep that shit in motion. My brother drinking that sleep potion, he tripping off, he gone. That shit get him gone. Leaning, he been snoring. Remember all them tough nights on the phone, pots with Joseph. Trying to make that time pass, we gon' get that damn bag. Them call like 15 years when TJ caught that close cast. Had my family down bad.